Weather coverage you can count on with Chief Meteorologist Kate McKenna and the WAAY 31 Storm Tracker Early Warning Radar Network.
We've seen a good mix of clouds and sun this afternoon, but not a lot in the way of rainfall. We're at 84 degrees right now in Huntsville. Notice the clouds off in the distance, looking kind of ominous, but only a couple of spots are actually seeing any rain. This is the view on the WAAY 31 Storm Tracker Early Warning Radar Network. Those of us that are seeing rain are mainly farther toward the east. Now, we've gotten a couple of showers along 431 in Madison County that extended down into Marshall County. But look at this downpour, nothing really getting going. It's actually fading as it's tracking across 431 heading towards Alder Springs. And as you look farther toward the northeast here, a shower continues to fade up around Scottsboro. And that's about all that I can find for you. Look at the wider view across the area one more time, and you'll see isolated showers and storms up into southern middle Tennessee and then southeast of the area, but not a lot within North Alabama. I say that it's good news for us this evening, and it's going to go downhill pretty quickly once we get into late tonight, early tomorrow morning. Look at the temperatures right now. We are all in the 80s, 84 not only in Huntsville, but in Decatur and in Florence. Scottsboro, we're at 82. It's still feeling, though, like most of us are in the 90s, even mid to upper 90s at one point earlier today, given all of the humidity in place. So with that in mind, it is a humid, uncomfortable 81 degrees at kickoff tonight for Friday Night Football. 10% chance for showers there. Actually goes up to a 20% chance between 8 and 9 o'clock. But regardless, most locations are staying dry. Chances for a rain delay or a lightning delay are looking pretty low right now, but things do kind of devolve as we go through late tonight. Watch what happens here on future radar. Starting with that isolated rain chance initially, more of the same as we go through 10 o'clock. And then as we get past 10 o'clock into very early tomorrow morning, we're talking 5, 6, 7 a.m., we'll start to have these thunderstorms, these clusters of storms coming in from Tennessee, tracking from the northwest toward the southeast. And they continue to kind of expand in coverage here. This is 9:30. Now all the way to noon, now to 1:30, now to 6 o'clock. The general idea here is that most of us are going to see rain tomorrow, and most of us at some point in time are going to see some heavy rain, maybe even some gusty wind out of this. So I'm concerned with not only that flooding threat, but the risk for maybe some gusty wind with any stronger storms that develop. I'll show you that in just a second. But past 6 o'clock, once the most intense activity begins to track farther toward the southeast, a lot of those storms begin to fade past sunset, and we're left with some steadier rain for the first part of Saturday night. And then by the time we get into Sunday morning, it's looking a little bit drier, still cloudy, and that's the same that holds through the afternoon. A few showers and storms will still be possible for Sunday, but generally speaking, it's going to be drier than Saturday. So here's what I'm tracking for you with the strongest storms. Remember, there is a risk for damaging wind, but it's a fairly low risk. I'm more concerned with flash flooding just in general. We've got fairly saturated ground. Some places like Phil Campbell seeing 6, 7, 8 inches of rain yesterday. So that is a high risk for heavy rain with any of those stronger storms that develop. Let's get you one update here on the tropics. We've got Hurricane Grace getting ready to make landfall in Mexico. Right now a Category 1 hurricane, and farther toward the northeast here, still out in the Atlantic, Tropical Storm Henri expected to strengthen to a hurricane. We've actually got hurricane warnings out for Long Island. Look at the timestamps here. Sunday into Monday, going to impact the northeast out into Maine as a remnant low. So we'll be monitoring that for you as well. A little bit unusual for that particular location. 7-day forecast, 70% chance of rain for tomorrow overall, 30% chance for Sunday. You can always listen for your forecast, 94.1 WHRP.